Yeah, but I should warn you. I'm not a child anymore.
I haven't been a young fella for a long time.
You know, a lot of people say just the same thing. The way we see it, everyone who steps through that gate is a child at heart. Now, before you set off on your grand Nuka adventure, let me tell you about error, system malfunction.
Are you finished wasting my time, you filthy low-life scabber? 'Cause I'm getting bored, and when I get bored, I get violent.
Alright, watch it, Tin Can. I'm the guy with the gun.
Say that again, and your malfunctioning system is going to be the least of your problems.
Oh, was that supposed to be a threat? Don't make me laugh, you worthless pile of Brahmin dung. You couldn't scare a rat roach.
System restored. Oops! Sorry about that little glitch. Data logs indicate unauthorized tampering with my personality subroutines. Please contact a Nuka World maintenance technician as soon as possible.
As if they're still alive? And how do I know you're not just lying?
Well, you better have some proof that you were tampered with, bot, or I'll scrap you for parts.
I sure do! Fortunately, my audio receptors recorded the entire event, and I submitted a holotape per standard security procedures. Now don't you worry, even despite that unfortunate incident, I'm still operating at well over 61% normal capacity. As I was about to say, I have a little tip to help you make the most of your exciting Nuka World adventure. Be sure to collect park medallions as you enjoy our amazing rides and attractions. There's a special reward if you collect a full set. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, any time is the right time to enjoy a cold, refreshing Nuka-Cola.
I guess it would be nice to know what these medallions actually are.
Tell me more about these park medallions.
I'd be delighted to. Spread throughout the park are several dispensing machines that will give you a special park medallion. Once you've got a complete set, just bring them back to me for a special reward.
Okay. Any idea where I might find some?
Where can I find these dispensing machines?
I'll give you a hint. You'll want to visit some of our most popular rides and attractions to find them. What else would you like to know?
Actually, I think I'll be on my way now.
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error. System malfunction.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you miserable, dung-sniffing dirt scratcher!
System restored. Have a great day.
Yeah, whatever you say, Nira. So if you guys remember, we kind of last left off just after we had figured out that we really had a whole new option when it came to this whole raider problem. And that was just to pretty much kill all the leaders. And although that might not be the worst idea, I still think we might have some better options. For instance, those first two raiders we came across who were talking to the slave girl, I remember them saying something about them being the park's protection. So I don't know, part of me just feels like if we do end up just flat out killing the leaders, it might actually do more harm than good. But that being said, I'm gonna hang around here until it gets to about morning time. That way it's not so dark. And then we'll see about getting to Fizz Top Mountain. Alright, that's more like it.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Nisha? Oh, is that the leader of the disciples? Okay.
I don't care to talk much. Gets me into trouble.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Before we actually go heading off to Fizz Top Mountain, maybe we should just search around here a bit more. Just to make sure there's not anyone else we might need to talk to. And I'm still wondering what the hell this place is, too.
Welcome to the nest, boss. We was wondering when you'd make it down here.
The nest? Oh, so is that the, Pax hideout? That would make sense. Kind of makes me wonder where the,
Word
the other two hang out at, though.
Just hit the place. They're still trying to rebuild. Should be easy pickings.
If there's anything left. How good is this source of yours?
It's good, Shank. I don't bring you bullshit.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Here, earn this. Anything else you find out?
Shank, you'll be the first to know.
Hang on, what was that
As long
about?
as you keep your eyes on the merchandise and off of me, I'm happy to do business.
Actually, I was wondering about something else. But I guess I'll just be on my way.
Not interested.
And then who is this fellow?
Huh.
Wait
so
a
you're
second.
the new overboss. I expect you and I are gonna have a lot to discuss in the
Just
future.
wanted to say, no hard feelings. All right?
No hard feelings? So you were in on this?
You were in on this?
Yeah, pretty much. But it's not what you think. I mean, it's just I didn't really have any choice in the matter.
Doesn't change the fact that you lied to me.
You lied to me.
I know, and I'm sorry. But if you ever cared about anyone, you'd do the same thing. I don't have any family. Living family. I lost them when Coulter and his gangs took this place from us. Now, these traders are all I have left. They're my family now. Every time Coulter sent me out to lure people into the gauntlet, I didn't have a choice. I had to do it, or he'd kill someone I cared about. I'm just sorry you had to get caught up in all this.
No, that's a poor excuse. You always have a choice. Just like I'm choosing not to kill you right here and right now.
Whatever. I don't need to hear your boring sob story.
Hey, as long as we're cool, man. I don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're cool just yet.
Coulter sure left you a mess, didn't he?
Okay, so that's Shank. Yeah, something's telling me he and the other girl are... I don't know, gotta come in later on. Something about him just doesn't seem too raidery either. So maybe... they might be working with that girl we saw in the marketplace to try and get rid of the raiders? Could be completely wrong about that, but it's kind of just my guess.
So let me get this straight. Some scaver makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the boss, and now we're all supposed to follow him? How does that work? He ain't even a raider.
All I know is Gage was in the mountain the other day and he had a real long talk
You know,
with Nisha. In private.
I'm kind of wondering,
How the hell with that guy?
and
What's he
since
ever
this
done
guy
around
doesn't
here?
really trust us or
I'm
have
just telling
faith
you
in
what I
us,
saw. You wanna know
he
more
might
about
be the
what's going
perfect
on?
test subject.
Maybe you should ask Mason.
But,
What do I look like? An idiot?
you know what? Let's just see what happens.
Damn Nuka song stuck in my head again.
Okay, that is too cool. So apparently they just don't give a shit if you kill one of them. At least one of these lower end guys. Man, that is actually really awesome. Because you never saw stuff like that back in the Commonwealth. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I was looking for one of those. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to be rocking all this crazy stuff just yet, so we'll leave that on him. But I mean, at least we know we can just do whatever the hell we want here. What is this place? Cappy's Cafe? Yeah, who knows? Maybe one of the gangs are in there too. We'll check it out later though. Okay, and this is the parlor.
Hey.
You're gonna head on in, overboss.
Oh, so this must be where the operators are held up at. Okay, that's kind of cool.
You haven't seen anything that's, out of the ordinary around here, have you? Maybe something hidden, shaped like a bottle cap.
I thought we told you to keep your ass at the market. If you're looking for something, you can find it there, like everyone else.
I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain either. So if you want to live, I suggest you stay where you belong.
Well, you guys are real friendly, aren't you?
Oh, so she's not part of the pack. Okay, their colors looked awfully similar. Sierra Petrovita, that sounds familiar for some reason.
Nuka World! I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it! This place is amazing, don't you think?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty impressive.
It sure is. You can just imagine the children smiling and happy, all drinking Nuka-Cola and having the time of their lives. It must have been magical. The name's Sierra Petrovita. I traveled all the way from the capital wasteland to visit this place. Maybe you've heard about my Nuka-Cola museum?
Oh, so it's her. Yeah, I guess I haven't heard of it, but definitely rings a bell.
Nope, never heard of it.
Well, it's a long way from here, so I guess that's not surprising. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but I've gotta get back to my search.
Yeah, so she was actually from Fallout 3, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of cool. But, you said something about search? For what?
What are you searching for?
I don't really want to say. It's nothing personal. I just don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry.
I guess I can't blame you. But there's really no harm in trusting me.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
Well... okay. To be honest, I'm so excited I can barely keep it in. It'll be a relief to finally tell someone. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with this stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. And oh my gosh. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
And let me guess, he's the guy who made Nuka-Cola?
Bradburton. I remember that name. He was the guy who invented Nuka-Cola, right?
Exactly! Wow, not a lot of people know that. At least not anymore. So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
You know, they did show some kind of phantom ghoul in one of the trailers, so maybe there's a chance that's actually him. If so, this might actually be pretty damn cool.
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues, and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
Okay, nice. So we have both this and the medallion one as well. Who is she? No. Just a normal raider. But yeah, both of those kind of remind me of the Star Bottle Cap quest from Fallout New Vegas. Come to think of it, I don't even remember the reward you'd get for that one. What was it, some kind of hat? And I'm also wondering how much of this place the raiders actually control. Oh, and wasn't there... Yeah, I think this might be a map. Oh, it's just of Nuka Town. Although, maybe that's all we have control of right now. Alright. Yeah, I'm really liking all the new armor and whatnot. I mean, it kind of looks similar to the previous Raider armor, but there are some nice subtle differences here and there. Yeah, I'm still wondering who's important and who's not. Although I'm willing to bet the leaders are probably all held up in their own hideouts. So we probably won't find them out here. But yep, here we are. Finally going up to Fizz Top Mountain.
Gage.
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. I hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge.
Yeah, I can see that. Question is, why did you put me in charge? I mean, I didn't exactly want the job in the first place.
Yeah, I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss, Coulter, was a fucking asshole. And that's me being nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you got what it takes. Or at least the potential. For a good while now, we've needed someone who can get shit done. Make real progress.
You know, I'm starting to like this guy, because he sounds like the type of raider who would rather be, you know, efficient, rather than just intimidating.
I sure do like the sound of that.
I thought you might. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
Well, speaking of those, what exactly do you do, besides fixing up Coulter's armor?
What sort of talents would you say you have, Gage?
Aside from being a good shot and having a foul mouth, I've run with gangs nearly my whole life. I know how raiders think, what they're after, and how to use that to your advantage. Trust me, I'm in this just as much as you are. This shit needs to work out.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I hear you, Gage.
Good. I know I'm throwing a lot at you all at once here. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka World. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. Hell of a lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we pushed in through the front gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
Yeah, I can see that. But I mean, at least we know why the raiders chose to come to Nuka World in the first place. And who knows, maybe I could help fix things.
I can fix this. I can make this work.
Yeah? Man, I sure hope so. Ain't gonna lie. I've heard about you. Part of that railroad, ain't you? I don't give a damn about their little crusade, but guess I know you got some fight in you. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
Alright. Any advice then?
Have any advice for how I should go about it?
Yeah, all right. The disciples like violence. The bloodier, the better. Tell them they'll get plenty of it. The operators are in it mostly for the money. They get promised caps, they'll listen to you. The pack, hell, I don't know. They follow whoever they think is the strongest. Show some teeth, I guess.
Okay. Sounds simple enough to me.
Don't worry. Everybody likes me.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that. Look, technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
And if you don't mind, then what?
What happens after they're on my side?
Then, we get started on taking over the rest of Nuka World. But, one step at a time. You in?
It's not like I have much of a choice, so why not?
Okay, let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right man for the job. I'll be here if you need me. You are the overboss after all. Just don't screw this up.
So what, is he some kind of a follower?
Hey, Gage.
You need something, boss?
Okay, maybe not.
Nothing else for now.
All right. You know where to find me.
Yeah, so apparently disciples like violence, so I'm guessing they're pretty much your average raider gang. And then the operators are more so mercenaries than raiders, I'd say. And as for the pack, well, I don't know. They almost sound more like ghouls than raiders. Feral ghouls, I should say. Alright, so this is the Disciples base of operations. Oh, and it's actually right inside Fisttop Mountain. Okay. Nice, entry you got here.
Hey.
Watch yourself, boss, because we sure will be.
Come on, girl. You know we should run this place. Not some little greenie Gage dragged in.
We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big eye? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as he doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
Don't look like much to me. You want to talk? Talk to Nisha.
Just give him time. He'll like us soon enough.
Hey there.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
I'd be careful putting it that way.
Watch it, lady. I'm no one's pet.
Really? Gage made Coulter, and now here you are. I'm just calling it as I see it. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
Yeah, I'm guessing even if you did have rules around this place, it's not like anyone would follow them.
Rules just hold us back. We should be free to do what we want.
That's what I was trying to tell Coulter all along. Maybe if he listened, he'd still be around. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
Okay, so she was the one behind all the bodies. Got it.
I thought it was pretty impressive.
Good to see the new boss at least has some taste. I might let you keep that head on your shoulders after all. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here, and never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
So you don't trust me then, is that it?
Are you questioning me? You're overboss?
Not questioning. Just curious. We were wrong about Coulter. We won't make the same mistake twice.
Guys, I gotta ask, how the hell does she see out of that thing? But, yeah, I guess that about wraps things up. And I think she should probably know. We're doing things my way now.
I'm gonna do things my way, whether you approve or not.
Oh, yeah? I just have a few things for you to consider before you go off and do things your way. You see, the disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
Okay. Thing is, it almost sounds like you're trying to rule over me. Pretty sure this is supposed to work the other way around.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter. I'll see how this plays out. For now. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.